Afternoon, everybody. This is Joel with Island Farm Life. Welcome to another one of our videos. It's gonna be a little bit different video. I was just down at the chicken pen. I got another couple of eggs. I love that it's springtime and we're starting to get eggs. My wife isn't around right now, so I'm going to take you someplace that we usually don't go, which is inside the trailer. So go ahead and come on with me, and I got to show you something that we've done. And now, of course, I know I'm going to get in trouble for this later, but we're going to go into the bathroom of the trailer. Hi there. So here we are in the bathroom of the trailer. We don't use the shower stall, so we use it mostly for storage rather than actually for its intended purpose of showering. One of the compromises that we have to make when you are living in a trailer and we're working on starting to get the house built and things like that is that you have to balance what you want to do as a homestead versus what is actually practical for the space and the limitations that you do have. I have to admit, everybody likes little babies, but I like little babies. My wife likes little babies. And when we go to the feed store and it's early March and we're walking by and we hear that telltale sign that spring is here, which is the peep 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 of little baby chickens, we couldn't keep away. We do have right now 7 chickens, a rooster and 6 hens, but we're looking forward towards a few months from now when we're a little bit more established. There's a foundation in and maybe walls, and we can start thinking about what we want going forward. And we bought baby chicks. So right now what we've done is we have put them down here in the shower stall of the trailer. As you can see, they're in a plastic Rubbermaid tub, which is pretty much about as big as we can get in the shower stall here. We have got a heat lamp. We went for a little bit lower wattage heat lamp rather than the really high 250 watt bulb, because this area is heated. So it's not like it's going to get real cold, but we want to make sure that the chicks are still staying nice and warm. Enough space in here to get a small feeder and a small waterer in, and they have a chance to move towards the light when they're cold and away from the light when it's hot. We got ended up getting 8 chicks, as you can see. 4 of them are Buff Orpingtons. We've had Buff Orpingtons before. Extremely happy with them. They're very calm, very docile birds. Big, fat, lazy, egg layers. They're wonderful birds, as opposed to some of the other breeds, which might be more flighty. The other ones that we got, we are told, are Easter eggers. Easter eggers are kind of a mix, a mongrel mix of different types of chickens. You might see them listed as Americanas or Araucanas or any number of different names. None of them are exactly accurate because they are just a mixed up bird. Their biggest characteristic that people are looking for on them is the color of their eggs. So they are bred from a number of different chickens to get that blue-green Easter egg type of look to them. We figure 4 of each. Hopefully they are all hens. We add them to our other chickens, and we should be getting plenty of eggs, especially for just the 2 of us. For my folks, who usually go through more than a dozen a week themselves. And, if we have a few extras, Colleen gets to do a little bit of baking, which should make her happy as well. So, a couple things. It's not 100% ideal having them here in the shower stall of the trailer. We will likely move them outside when they get a little bit more feathered out, when it gets slightly warmer outside, when I build a little brooder box for them so that they can be outside a little bit more. One, because as they get bigger, they're going to make noise, and they're going to be real attractive to the dogs. The dogs like to get real curious and look over and see what's going on. The other thing that you always have to remember with chicks is that they do get really dusty. If we actually were to leave them here until they got larger and fully feathered and ready to go outside and be out there permanently free ranging around or in the coop, it would get extremely dusty in here. Everything in this entire room would be covered in a layer of white dust, and that just gets everywhere. Then you're breathing it in, and something that we really want to avoid. So on a temporary basis, they're fine here. We'll have to work on making sure we get it real clean and giving them an opportunity to do their thing with getting dust clean and things like that within the limitations of what we can do here in the trailer. So, there's no escaping it. Baby chicks are cute. Everybody likes to sit and watch them. You watch the kids at the store, and they all, have their fingers practically through the mesh, wanting to get a chick. In general, as we head towards Easter, I don't recommend getting chicks for kids because they are a long-time commitment. You've probably heard this from a number of places. If you're going to get a baby chick for Easter, make sure that you're planning on it being Easter every day for the next several years, because chickens live for years. They're going to eat. They're going to need care. They're going to basically need more than just an Easter morning excitement. That being said, hey, chickens are a great way for kids to learn about where their food comes from. There's nothing better than that, and no better education for your kids than learning about where the food comes from, what happens as chicks get more and more productive or less productive. If you have to harvest them or call them later to put them in a soup pot, even with young kids, that's a valuable lesson for them. So we'll get some gratuitous chick shots as you watch them here peeping around, and hopefully you enjoy that. Probably have to sneak this out of here. She's going to figure out that I took you in here anyway when she looks at the video to be edited. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you once again for watching the video. Please feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments, and I will do my best to answer those as promptly as possible. And until next time, thank you for watching Island Farm Life.